This week, someone from Florida State got mad at the New York Times, and for once, it wasn't because the Times was reporting on the Tallahassee police letting FSU football players act above the law. Danny Kanell, the former Seminole quarterback turned ESPN radio host, objected to a New York Times op-ed written by Bennett Omalu titled, "Don't Let Kids Play Football." Now, Omalu is the doctor whose discovery of CTE is the basis for the movie Concussion, and while his op-ed doesn't offer the most realistic solution to the dangers inherent in football, it is at least based on his medical research. And as we all know, medical research is the weapon of choice in the liberal media's war on football.
The war on football is real. Not sure the source, but concussion alarmists are loving it. Liberal media loves it. Doesn't matter. It's real.
Now, okay, hold on. I know that sounded stupid, but Twitter is a medium that limits context. Let Danny explain.
6 or 7 high school kids have been killed while playing football. That is nowhere this year alone, and it's what they call a cluster. There have been more this year than there have been in years past. It's typically there are nowhere near that many deaths in one calendar year from the sport of football.
Listen, usually only a couple children die playing the country's most popular sport every year. The fact that more children died this year is a statistical anomaly and totally okay. P.S. Sorry you raised a child from birth all the way to adolescence only to watch him die on the football field. It's just a cluster. Won't happen again next year.
There are way more deaths of kids doing anything else. In the state of California alone in 2012, there were 7 times more deaths from kids skateboarding than there were from playing football. But nobody can. But it's not a hot topic.
Well, yeah, of course it's not a hot topic, Danny. You cherry-pick statistics from 4 years ago in a single state. By the way, I've seen my share of lame-ass internet arguments, and deflecting attention to another problem is the surest sign that your own position is morally bankrupt. Oh, we can't change football? Not while kids are still skateboarding. The war on football, please. I'm gonna toss this one on the trash heap next to the war on Christmas.
Some evangelical Christians are very upset that the coffee giant is doing away with symbols of the season like the snowflakes, the snowmen, and the other kind of ornaments.
Yeah, a corporation removing snowmen from its cups is an affront to Christianity somehow? Oh, this is exactly like when the Romans fed Christians to the lions. And I say exactly because words apparently don't mean anything. Hey, you want some more bullshit wars? Turn on the TV.
This is Whisker War.
Yeah, hey, William T. Sherman, you were wrong, bro. War isn't hell, it's a cupcake competition. Okay, bye. Please note, I just used an invisible phone to talk to a ghost. That is now canon in the Nuff Said universe. Listen, I don't think Bennett Omalu's proposal to ban youth football is realistic, so I totally understand Danny Kanell's opposition to it. But a newspaper column is not war. A red cup is not war. A beard styling competition is definitely not f***ing war. I understand the leverage gained by using rhetoric, but when a word gets overused, it loses its meaning. Like housewife. She is a successful businesswoman who is not married. That is literally the opposite of housewife. Literally, that's another word that's getting overused. When you call everything a war, nothing is a war. And the only person who would use war carelessly is a person whose life has been so charmed as to not see dead bodies in the street and entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble. Football has enough martial metaphors, Danny. Leave war out of it.